Power of the Pier.
Yeah. I remember, I mean, I'm a little bit younger, but I remember when they had that, and I started surfing when they had the pier over at, 6 South, and that got wiped out, and then for a while we didn't have one. And I remember, what was it like? It was like 03, 04 when they started building this one, and
it was wild. When I came back from college, that pier was gone. And this was here.
Yeah.
When I came back from everything, and I was just like, dude, what's going on?
The sad thing is like they hyped us up with this. They're like, this thing's gonna survive whatever you throw at it, Category 5 and everything. And they built all the pilings all the wooden planks on there. They're designed to break off. I have a picture of us swamping during a tropical storm, and there were big waves hitting the bottom of it, knocking these giant, like, couple 100-pound planks on, like, giant. They're like, I mean, they were like this big by this big. They're like huge sections. And there's one, like, I got one midair, and I mean, dude, you couldn't. It took probably like 6 or 7 of us to move that thing on the beach. It was fucking heavy. And I mean, still, they'd go down the beach, like right after the storm passed, and pick them out of the dunes. People wouldn't walk off with them because they were so heavy. But this last storm, man, like I was out here working, and we watched this pier fall apart, and it sucks because it seems like the biggest battle with it right now is the city is suing the pier company because they said that it was supposed to withstand a Category 5. We got hit with a weak 4, and the company that built the pier is going after FEMA money, saying that they need reimbursement because it's owned by the city. It's city property, which falls under, whatever. So they've been back and forth. I mean, it's gone on 2 years, and that's broken. And yeah, man, haven't done anything with it. It's sad.
I thought it was sad when I first saw it. Because I was used to the old pier.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to walk the beach, when I didn't have any money, go to the little gift shop and be like, hey, I got some seashells, you'll buy them for me so I can play some jousting, get some coke. Like, yeah, a couple bucks, and then...
And like the old pinball machines, my mom, it was like a once-a-year thing. It's like, once a year right before school, our thing was to go out at that restaurant, that little beachy diner they had on the end, or like, pretty much like at the check-in box. They had that little restaurant there.
Yeah, right on the corner by the bar.
Yeah, man. And that was our thing.
That was like the breakfast spot, go have breakfast and just sit out there and relax, and everyone's out there fishing, everyone's surfing, That's the spot where you're like surfing, like you're really like line dodging. You're like,
oh yeah,
going through waves and pulling lines out of your way,
It seemed like it was, like, I don't know if it was because I was a kid, but it was much gnarlier back then. Man. Like, there's a heavier localism feel.
Yeah.
I mean, the fishermen.
I felt everything was aggro. Everything was
so
way
much
aggro.
Jax Beach is a lot dirtier, and it's cleaned up so much, and how they've redone downtown. It's weird because it's gotten much more like...
I called it the gentrification project.
Yeah,
because I was like, dude, when I was a kid, this was ghetto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I lived in Casa Marina. You know what I mean? I lived where the Shim Sham room is now. It's called the Rock Shack. It was like a breakdance spot.
Yeah.
Hip-hop, And I lived there and had to take showers in Riptide because we didn't have a bathroom inside that spot. It was wild. I'd have a little lemonade stand on the boardwalk, airbrush shirts in the Rock Shack, rockers and cardboard and breakdancing like 1982 in between, hanging out on the beach, as a little kid, a little Grom.
Hey, we're sitting here. I just ran into this guy, Jeremy, and he's talking to his buddy.
I'm recording a little bit. What's happening?
What up? He's talking, and I was like, he showed me this phone that he's messing with. He's like, yeah, I want to catch some surfers and everything like that. And I was like, oh, dude, my buddy just had this phone case, took it down to Nicaragua. It was awesome. Telling him about your iPhone case. I said, man, my buddy went to high school with back in the day. He packed up and left and moved there, started surfing. I'm like, oh, really? What's his name? He's like, JJ Yema. And I'm like, no shit.
I ain't talked to him in years, though.
Yeah, nice, man. He's doing good, though.
Yeah, but I had many a surf with him out here in the water, though.
Nice, dude.
I'm JT. I'm Pierre.
Yeah, man.
Very good to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure, bro. I was just hanging out. I caught that one right after you said catch one, and I got another and shot the pier. And
I caught one here. It kind of took a little bit halfway inside, and there's another set coming, so I went back out for another one.
I saw some great happenings out there. The outside.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just gonna get better.
That's what I'm thinking, man. And I'm like, maybe before dark, I'm gonna go try and eat something real quick. Maybe before it gets dark out, do a little inside session.
Nice.
I'm gonna look you up, dude.
Cool, man.
Jeremy Cook.
Yeah,
Tommy Gunn, man.
Tommy Gunn.
JT.
Rhodes. Yeah, man.
Very, very
Are you on
good to meet
Facebook?
Yeah.
cool.
Jeremy Cook.
Cool. We'll hit you
Karmic
up, man.
Detective. Cool, man.
All right, man. See you.
Thank you.
Hey, dude. Nice
man.
to meet you, brother.
I appreciate that,
Catch
dude.
up with you next time.
All right, man. Stoked on that one. Let's catch some surf.